Everybody who invests into crypto must know the facts that I'm going to talk about in this video. Because if Binance collapses, you won't just lose the money that you have on Binance, but can you imagine what effect it will have on the Bitcoin price? And this time I'm sure that there are certain authorities or even the whole governments that want Binance shut. And let me prove it and explain why I think so, and what will happen if they'll succeed. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anastasia and on this channel I talk about investing. Recently the clouds have been gathering around Binance. Financial regulators have been trying to find problems with Binance for years, and now it seems like they are just about to succeed. Back in 2021, the FCA, the UK watchdog, didn't give its approval to Binance, so the company couldn't conduct any regulated activities. The warning issued by FCA explains it all and you can search for it online. Buying crypto through Binance was still possible, even though some bank cards stopped working with Binance and caused problems for the customers. It seems like it was just the beginning, because now the situation is much worse. Only 2 years later, after the problems with the FCA, the American authorities laid their eyes on Binance, and they explained the rise of their concerns by the total collapse of Celsius and FTX crypto platforms within just 5 months from each other. Considering the fact that Binance founder was one of the first backers of FTX, the concerns might seem reasonable. The Washington Post now writes about the hunt that federal prosecutors opened on hedge funds that work with Binance. Some of them were called to the court to show the records of their communication with Binance. And it's almost as if they are saying, okay, well, we can't see the obvious problems with Binance, so let's try to get in through their clients, which will obviously scare them off. Remember that Binance is the biggest exchange by volume. That's why they can offer such low prices for their services. Take volume away, in other words, take the clients away, not all, but just some, and the volume will reduce, and so the business model won't be sustainable. Is it their goal? So why are financial regulators after Binance? Well, the Reuters investigation might have an answer. Recently they published an article called How Crypto Giant Binance Became a Hub for Hackers, Fraudsters and Drug Traffickers. For years, Binance allowed its users to invest and trade without identifying themselves, which attracted big amounts of illegally obtained money. Obviously. Reuters claims that in 5 years at least 2.35 billion of illegal dollars were transferred through Binance. In September 2020, the North Korean hacking group known as Lazarus broke into a small Slovakian crypto exchange and stole virtual currency worth some $5.4 million. In as little as 9 minutes, using only encrypted email addresses as identification, the Lazarus hackers created Binance accounts and traded crypto stolen from Etherbase. Binance received criminal funds totaling $770 million in 2019 alone, more than any other crypto exchange, and Binance declined to make Zhao available for an interview. Another case with Hydra, a big website that drug dealers are using to sell their drugs on. They used Binance to make and receive crypto payments worth $780 million. There is even a table in this article which explains how they came up with this figure, and they say that this is the minimum figure that they could find out from the open sources. How many things are hidden by Binance, we can only guess. And not one single time Binance did freeze the wallets, even when the wallets with stolen money were identified. I leave the link in the description to the whole article, read it if you want it, but the whole point of the article is whether you're a drug dealer or a hacker or a scammer, Binance is a perfect place for you, as even if your wallet is identified, Binance will not freeze it and you'll be able to take your stolen money out. On numerous cases, Binance had to be present at the court and was asked to freeze the accounts with stolen money, and each time they refused. So do you have any doubts of whether the regulators really hate Binance and why? The recent news about FTX collapsing due to their fraudulent usage of customers' money didn't help Binance either. CZ, the founder of Binance, hasn't only backed FTX platform, he also invested into its native coin and later received $2 billion worth of coins from this company that now everybody knows used to be a fraud. If Binance has to pay this money back, will it survive? To protect the users from a future disaster, the government financial regulators are digging deeper and deeper into Binance. But maybe, just maybe, there is another reason. Remember what happened when FTX collapsed? Bitcoin fell by 22% in just one day. The crypto winter in 2011 was caused by the biggest crypto platform at the time, called Mr. Gox, collapsing. At the time, it handled over 70% of world Bitcoin transactions. So each time a major crypto platform collapses, Bitcoin falls massively. Isn't it what a lot of big corporations and whales want? Buy at the bottom and then let a new crypto exchange take over to bring the Bitcoin price back up and then sell your coins for a huge profit? This video will need a second part where I'll tell you about the response of Binance to the accusations and why they don't help themselves at all. The strange thing is that CZ himself now talks about crypto market needing more regulation. For now, let me know in the comments what you think. And by the way, as we all know, if the government wants something, the government gets it. So it's only a question of time before Binance will be forced to stop operating, go bankrupt, or decide to change the business model completely, and we won't see low-priced services there at all. And I'm scared and very doubtful taking this news seriously. But after what's been going on in the recent months with the major exchange platforms, doesn't put me at ease at all. And I think that we have to take it seriously. Because if that happens, that Bitcoin will fall by much more than 22%. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon in my next videos.